Um, Yesterday we just got out of the hospital, and literally we were praying that Cohen would be out because we don't get out a lot, and it was really important for my kids too because they've had to really, limit the stuff that they do because we can't go and do because of Cohen, because of his feed schedule, because of the machine, because he's sick, because we're in the hospital. And they were so excited and looking forward to coming to see Santa Claus today. And, you know, we just really appreciate it. And I'm sorry. But you just don't know, just little things like this, how much they mean to us. I'm sorry.
For Tina Simone, a Christmas party, time away from a hospital, or just a moment watching her children enjoy a normal outing is a treasured gift. As a 31-year-old single mother of 3, Tina shared what used to be normal has come far and few between over the past 2 years. Since the discovery of her youngest son's critical illness, life has dramatically changed for everyone. Cohen, now 22 months, was born with PUV, a posterior urethral valve that prohibited his kidneys to properly form, causing chronic renal failure. Her baby would need a kidney transplant to live a healthy, normal life. Fortunately, this diagnosis came 2 days after his birth, which provided 2 whole days for Tina to hold her son alone in her hospital room. Upon his diagnosis, Cohen was moved to the pediatric intensive care unit, and Tina would have to wait months before holding him again. A tube was surgically placed into Cohen's stomach for him to receive all his nutrition. After a long, hard beginning, this little angel was finally sent home. Knowing how sensitive his system was, Cohen's pediatrician referred him into Mercy's pediatric home care program to help him stay away from other sick children, germs, and keep him at home. Any little thing could set him off and into another hospitalization. Daily and weekly, his pediatric nurse, Kim, would weigh Cohen, take his vitals, and draw blood. Kim also taught Tina how to keep everything very sterile and how to care for her special baby. Probably the most important thing Kim would do was earn Cohen's trust. He would smile at Kim. As she entered the room, she knew the importance of their bond. You don't realize the value of comfort until you experience Cohen hysterical at a hospital because a caregiver tries to take his temperature or his blood. Mom then has to calm him down before any procedure, taking away valuable time. Cohen periodically was hospitalized because of infection or other complications. The whole family would live at the hospital, sometimes for weeks, while Cohen would recover. Tina would sleep in a chair while her older children, Sydney, age 9, and Christopher, age 5, would share a cot. No one ever slept well at the hospital. When Cohen was in the PICU, Tina's older children weren't allowed to visit their brother. It was a hard time for everyone. When Cohen returned home, Tina and Kim, Mercy's pediatric nurse, became the full-time caregivers. Without family in the area and without an income, Tina had little support. Because Cohen is fed by machine every 1.5 hours, the family rarely goes out. During the past 2 years, the family hasn't gone out for dinner, or to the park, or to the mall, something we can all take for granted. Before Cohen was born, Tina was in college earning her nursing degree and working for a local hospital. There were early signs of her son's complications before his birth, and Tina's doctors asked if she wanted to discontinue her pregnancy. Tina never questioned her choice to keep Cohen. Even if the doctors had detailed his prognosis, nothing could have prepared her for how much it would affect her life and her family. Tina had to quit her job, stop her nursing education, and become financially burdened with medical bills. She has watched Cohen in intensive care for months at a time, watched him be airlifted to Birmingham for specialized treatment, and watched him endure a lumbar puncture for doctors to see if an infection had reached his brain. Nothing can prepare a mom for the trauma of watching her baby suffer or knowing how vulnerable her critically ill son is, nothing can prepare a mom for the long-awaited call from Birmingham telling her a kidney is available. After almost 2 long years, on February the 16th, 2010, at 1:30 in the morning, Tina received the call, the answer to her prayers. She and Cohen immediately drove to Birmingham, where another enduring process began. On February 17th, Cohen received his kidney and is currently recovering. When they return home, Cohen will be readmitted into Mercy's pediatric home care. Cohen's experience shares how vital Mercy's pediatric program is to our community.